announcement to make, and I just want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. So just bear with me just a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my announcement. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hello to all of my new subscribers. Hello to everybody that's on the live. I just want to stop by really quick and introduce myself. I know I got some new subscribers. So my name is Sasha Monet, and I am a life coach, and I am an evangelist, and I'm also a biblical teacher. So, welcome to the channel, new subscribers. If this is not your first time here and you were already a subscriber, then welcome back. So I don't know how many of you that's on the live broadcast saw the video that I did a couple of days ago about Marcus Rogers. My message to him is for his so-called black people being the true Israelites. Now, I have gotten some negative feedback from that video, and I've also gotten a lot of positive feedback from that video. But however, negative feedback does not negate the truth. So that's what today's message is about. I'm not going to be on here long at all. But I just want to share the reason for the live. So number one, welcome new subscribers. I'm Sasha Monet. This is my ministry, House of Prayer Ministries, Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, born and raised. And this is where I live. I don't have a physical church building, in case you're wondering, but I do have this online ministry, House of Prayer Birmingham, that I take very seriously. As I stated, I am a biblical teacher, I am a life coach, and I'm also an evangelist. So the point of an evangelist, or the role of an evangelist, I should say, is to win souls. I was a former Christian. However, I am no longer a Christian. I no longer identify as a Christian, because within Christianity there is a lot of paganism and there is a lot of falsehood in Christianity. So I came out of Christianity about 4 or 5 years ago, and I discovered on my walk with the Most High that black people, so-called black people, are the true biblical Israelites. Now, where the problem comes in at is there is a group of people who happen to live in current day Israel who are proclaiming that they are the true people, but they are not. So you can refer to Revelation chapter 2 and 9 and Revelation chapter 3 and 9. Now, the reason for today's video is because when I was in bed last night, I couldn't really sleep, and so I was just laying down. And so a lot of times when I can't sleep, the Most High, or God as some people like to call him, oftentimes when I can't sleep late night or during different weird times of the morning, oftentimes he will speak to me, or he'll try to tell me something or try to show me something. And so because I got so much feedback from that video that I did a couple of days ago, a message to Marcus Rogers, he placed it on my heart to do a series, okay, called The Real Children of Israel. So that is what the announcement is about today. So I am going to do a series called The Real Children of Israel. For those of you who follow me, you know that I am a content creator and I do my own content. So I'm going to work with what I have, and the Most High, he put it on my heart for me to do this series. Now, right now, I don't know how many parts it's going to be, but I'm thinking it's going to be either anywhere from 6 parts to maybe 10 parts. So because I'm on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Lemonade, the main 2 platforms that I use all the time is YouTube and TikTok. Now, for those of you who know anything about TikTok, when you post on TikTok, the video cannot be longer than 30 minutes. So what I think I may do is the series, I think I may break the series up into parts and just do 30-minute parts. That way I won't have to work as hard, and I can just take, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and make 30-minute episodes, and just put them on TikTok. And then after I upload them on TikTok, just upload them to YouTube. And that works out probably better for everybody. That way people can watch the series at their own convenience. And a lot of people have a short attention span these days. And so I've gotten a lot of complaints about some of the videos that I make are too long. So I figure if I break it up into parts, that way people won't have to complain about the video being too long. People won't be so overwhelmed, and then people can go back and watch at their own convenience. So that's what today's live is about. I do want to say this for all of my new subscribers. I want to say this. Do not misconstrue my message, okay? I want you to know that I am not prejudiced at all, okay? I have biracial people in my family, okay? My nephew is biracial. He is 5 years old. His mom is white. He is my brother's son. He's my nephew. And he's 5. Like I said, he's biracial, okay? I have my little cousin. She's 4. She'll be 5 in November. My girl cousin is black, of course, and then her baby's father is white. Okay, so I have Miss Layla Bug. She'll be 5 in November. My little cousin, she's biracial. I have 2 black and Hispanic mixed race cousins on my dad's side. So, and then I have a nephew who is white. He was adopted by one of my sisters. So I am not prejudiced, guys. So I don't want anybody to feel any type of way like I'm prejudiced or like I'm coming for anybody, or it's nothing like that. However, with that being said, the truth is the truth. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to go ahead and give a quick disclaimer. The name of my podcast is called Pro-Truth and Provoking Thought, which means, because somebody asked me this before, somebody asked me, what does pro-truth and provoking thought, what does it mean, or what does it stand for? So pro-truth means that I stand for truth. Pro means that I advocate for truth. Provoking, where does provoking thought come from? Provoking thought comes from, I want people to think outside of the box. Think outside of what we were taught in school, what we were taught in churches, what's been presented to us, and think outside of the box, and read and research. You know what I'm saying? Go back in there. So that's where pro-truth and provoking thought came from. A few years back, I was praying and asking God, and I was like, what can I name the name of my podcast? And that's the name that came to mind, and that's just the name that stuck. So hence pro-truth and provoking thought was born. And so I want to say this: if you do not have a love for the truth, this is not the channel for you. Sorry, not sorry. This channel is for truth lovers only. So if you don't have a love for the truth, you might want to find another channel, because you on the wrong channel. What else? House of Prayer Ministries. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, my house shall be called a house of prayer to all nations. I believe that's in the book of Isaiah. That's where the name of my ministry came from. When I got saved and born again in 2020, there's a song by Eddie. I can't think of his last name, but anyway, it's a beautiful song. It's called House of Prayer. And so when I gave my life to God, that was the song that was playing in the background when I got saved. So that's where House of Prayer Ministries came from. But anywho, I just wanted to jump on and say welcome to all of my new subscribers. There are several videos on my channel right here on YouTube where you can go back and watch old videos. Feel free to watch them at your leisure or whatever. That's what they're there for. Because I may not post every day, but there are several videos that you can always go back and watch when you get ready to. And that's pretty much it. Born and raised Birmingham, Alabama. I am a life coach. Okay, I work a full-time job. I work a 9 to 5. I am a single mother of 3 children, never been married. I'm believing in God for a husband. Yes, I had 3 children out of wedlock, but since then I got saved, repented of my sins in 2020, and I've been on my walk with God ever since. I love what I do, not my job. I don't love it, but I love what I do as far as ministry. I love evangelizing. I love to create content. I'm a life coach. I like helping people. I like coaching people. Like, this is my purpose. This is what, the Most High put me here to do. And this right here is just a small beginning. It's just a humble beginning. And the word tells us, do not despise humble beginnings. So, a lot of people may think that I'm, boring. Some people have said I'm boring. Some people may think that this is just a hobby, or I have too much time on my hands. I don't have anything better else to do. No, that's not true. This is what walking in your purpose looks like, despite what you have, So I'm just using what I have until the Most High blesses me with more. He said, if you be faithful over a few things, then He will make you ruler over much. And consistency is key. And I am a living witness that the more you show up and be consistent, that consistency is key, because I have seen my followers on TikTok go from 400 followers within the past 2 or 3 months to at 1,400. So just showing up every day and showing up consistently, I made the decision. I think that was in April, if I'm not mistaken. I told myself, because in April I think I was at about 200 or 400 followers on TikTok, and I told myself, I said, you know what? For a month or two, I'm gonna consistently post every day. And I did that for 2 months. I was posting anywhere from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos a day on TikTok, and sometimes every day or every other day on YouTube. But I consistently did that for the past 2 months, and I grew my following on TikTok from probably 400 and something followers since April, and now I'm at 1,400. So 1,000 followers in a couple of months. So consistency is key. And thanks to you guys, I'm at 500 followers on YouTube right now. So I'm just gonna keep showing up and keep showing up. That's pretty much it. I don't want to make this video too long and drawn out, but I just wanted to say welcome. I love all people. I'm not prejudiced. I love the truth. The truth is the truth. And I'm sorry, y'all, but when I saw that video of Marcus Rogers refuting who the true children of the Most High are, it vexed my spirit, and I just had to address it and confront it. The video still getting comments, it's still getting views. I think I'm at 1,900 views right now on that video. Now, don't misconstrue what I'm saying, because it's not a debate. Okay, we are who we are as a people. If you know, we know. I'm not chasing clout or any of that, but the truth is the truth. And I'll say this, my friend always say this. She said, what seems like a lie is the truth, and what seems like the truth sometimes is a lie. So it's like, I just got to address some of these lies, because a lot of people just really don't know. And the problem is, a lot of people are refuting the truth when it comes to the true bloodline of the Messiah and the Most High. But the problem is, they're not actually looking into it. They're not actually doing the research. They're just dismissing it, which I hate, because it's like, how you gonna tell me who I am? You know what I'm saying? Like, I met this guy a few months back. He was trying to talk to me or whatever, so I gave him a chance, because I'm very particular about who I talk to. And so I gave him my number or whatever, and we was just conversing one time through text messages. And he asked me what was my ethnicity or whatever. This was a black guy. And I said, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. So he said, that's a religion. And I said, no, it's not. A lot of people think that it is a religion. But no, actually, it's not. Actually, it's a heritage. Actually, it's a nationality and a bloodline. So it just amazes me how other people can tell people what they are or what they identify as. But for some strange reason, when so called black people say I'm an Israelite, it's a problem. Everybody wants to dismiss us and write us off and tell us what we are. It's like, no, you can't tell. That's just like, I got my nails done today on my lunch break, and I assume that the people that work in there are Korean or Chinese or Vietnamese or whatever, but it's just safe to say that they're Asian people. If I asked the lady who did my nails, okay, I don't know if she was Chinese, Japanese, or Vietnamese, but I know she's Asian, okay. So if I ask her what's your ethnicity, if she tell me she Korean, I can't refute that and tell her she's not Korean. I can't refute that and tell her she's not a Buddhist or she's not a Christian. I don't know what she is. I gotta go by what she tell me she is. But for some strange reason, everybody wants to tell so-called black people who we are and who we aren't. But when it comes to those false people over there in the land of Israel, who call themselves Jews, nobody has a problem with that. Oh, everybody take them at their word. But the Bible says in Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, and Revelation chapter 3, verse 9, I know the blasphemy of them who call themselves Jews and are not, but are a synagogue of Satan. So why is that? Why ain't nobody calling them out on it? I mean, it is a few people calling them out on it. But y'all want to tell black people who we are and who we're not. But everybody else, I don't see nobody telling the Hispanics they not Hispanics. I don't see nobody telling the Puerto Ricans that they not Puerto Rican. I don't see nobody telling the Native Americans that they're not Indian or they're not the indigenous people. I don't see nobody telling the Koreans that they're not Korean. I don't see nobody telling the Africans that they're not African. The Nigerians that they're not Nigerian. But everybody want to tell so-called black people that we not the Israelites. Think about what I'm saying. Everybody has an identity except black people. They say we African, but we not African at all. We are the true Israelites. And if people would stop being lazy and actually pick up the Bible and actually read it and study it and actually pray about it instead of dismissing it and writing us off, then people would get confirmation from the Most High. Y'all, that's the problem that I have with a lot of these Christians. They just blowing us off and dismissing us. You know, I'm going to say this one last thing before I get ready to go. And I'm talking loud because I got a big mouth and I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me. But I want to say this before I get ready to go. I lost my train of thought. Hopefully it'll come back to me. What was I about to say? I don't know. Hopefully it come back to me before I get off here. But anyway, that's what today's message is about. I thank y'all for stopping by. I'm probably going to start on the maybe the intro tonight for the series. I'm gonna try to think of something creative, like a creative trailer or a creative intro or something, because I really want the Holy Spirit to move through this series. I really want this series to bless people. I really do. I really want, and it's, don't misconstrue what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to prove a point, because I know who we are. I'm just walking in my purpose and in my calling. And this right here, what I'm doing, as far as waking up a lost people who have lost their identity because their identity was stolen from us. This is my purpose. This is part of who I am and why I was put here. And I'm not trying to prove a point to anyone, but I got a lot of feedback of people dismissing who we are as a people. And I'm not about to keep going back and forth with people, because the truth is the truth. And so now I'm gonna let the scriptures speak for itself, but I'm gonna put it in visuals So it is my prayer that after you watch this series, it is my prayer that people's eyes will be awakened to the truth. And my plan is this series is going to be so irrefutable that nobody, unless they just stuck on stupid or just too prideful or they are deaf, dumb, or blind, nobody after watching this series will be able to refute who the true people of God are. Because after watching this series, if you do, then that's on you. You just ain't got no love for the truth. But the Bible says if you don't have a love for the truth, that the Most High send you a strong delusion. So believe what you want to believe, but hey, the truth is the truth. And the Bible said, know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So on that note, I don't know, it didn't come back to me what I was gonna say. So I'm about to get ready to close it out. Don't y'all hate that when you was about to say something and then you lose your train of thought? You can't think of what you was finna say. I can't think of what I was finna say, and it ain't came back to me yet. What was I about to say? I don't know. Anywho, but be looking for the trailer or the intro to the series. And y'all, make sure y'all keep the comments in the comment section respectful. We are all adults. We can have civilized conversations without being disrespectful, without name calling, and without arguing, okay? So like I said, if you don't have a love for the truth, you might as well just go ahead and find another channel, unsubscribe, unfollow, don't come back, because I promise you, this is not the channel for you. But y'all, please, 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 if you rock with me, if you love the truth, if you are an Israelite or whatever, or you're not sure who we are or whatever, but if you support me, I have a few faithful followers on YouTube who really motivate me to keep going and to keep pushing. They encourage me, they support me, you know, they always comment positive things, and you know, sharing their feedback and stuff like that. So I got a few faithful followers, and they just really motivate me and encourage me to keep pushing, because this may look easy, but I promise you it's not an easy thing to do. So I'm gonna let y'all go, but y'all, thanks for stopping by, and be looking for that series, because I'm a what's today, Tuesday. I'm going to try to finish the intro this week and episode 1 or part 1 this week, and make sure that I have it uploaded on TikTok and on YouTube. So you can find me on TikTok. All right, for those of you who may not know, my name is Coach Sasha on TikTok, because I'm a life coach. You can find me right here on YouTube, House of Prayer Ministries, Birmingham, and also on Facebook, Sasha Monet. All right, see y'all till next time. Be looking for the trailer and be looking for episode 1 this week. I will keep y'all posted. Y'all have a wonderful, lovely day. Thank y'all for stopping by. Shalom.